So I find myself in quite the predicament. About a week and a half ago, I posted a video called Musty Was Right, where I talked about Musty's recent A Message to Rocket League video. And in that video, all I did was talk about how bad of a game Rocket League is now. And of course, that video is now my most viewed video at over 100,000 views. Now before I say what I'm about to say, let me just start with thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm already almost at 3,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. But I have to be honest, I said all those things about how Rocket League is dying and they need to do something and they're not doing a good job with the game, but I still love the game. No matter what happens, I'll probably still love the game until its ultimate demise. That's just how it's gonna be. But I don't want my only videos on the state of Rocket League to all be negative, so I'm going to try, keyword try, to talk about some of the good things that Rocket League, and specifically Rocket League during the Epic Games period, has done that were actually, believe it or not, good improvements to the game. And I actually want to start with something that I feel like isn't talked about a lot, which is the addition of tournaments. Tournaments were implemented very early on into Epic Games' stint with Rocket League, but as a content creator, these things are amazing. And this will probably be the only thing I'm actually genuinely excited to talk about in the entire video. So a lot of you might not know this, but I actually stream about once a week, and when I do stream, I like to do viewer tournaments, and this tool is great for that. I'm not even gonna lie, like, this is one of the things about Rocket League that I really appreciate. So let's say I'm streaming and I want to make a tournament. Not only can I choose from the standard Rocket League game modes like soccer, hoops, drop shot, snow day, heat seeker, and I can make the team size 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, that's all cool. But I can host a tournament at any time and have 128 teams in the bracket. Not only that, I can make the standard matches their own best of series and the finals match its own best of series. And if I want to get really wacky and cool, I can do Rocket Labs maps or have custom mutators to make my own custom game mode. And to the normal Rocket League player, this feature, it really doesn't affect them that much. But to me, it helps my streams a lot, so I'm actually very grateful for this feature. And at one point, and I say at one point because I don't really play these anymore, I was very grateful for the scheduled tournaments, which was another Epic Games addition to Rocket League. So there are like 5 scheduled tournaments every day, and these tournaments are 32 team tournaments, and not only do you get the opportunity to play these tournaments every 2 to 4 hours every day, you get free rewards from them. And these free rewards can even include black markets. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm going through the season rewards right now. They're not the most exciting things, but hey, throughout the seasons, there's actually been some pretty good things in these tournament rewards. Like for example, I still use my titanium white hand heart goal explosion from season 2 tournaments. And this is, in my opinion, one of my best items. And even if I go to the left a little bit, sky blue Hades bomb, forest green Hades bomb, I mean, these aren't bad items. And if you win one of these tournaments, you get a tournament winner profile tag that shows the ranked tournament that you won. And that's cool and all, nothing too special there. But if you win 3 of these tournaments in the same season, you get a colored title. Which again, on the surface, is it the coolest thing? Probably not, but if you're not Grand Champ, this is the only colored title you can get. So the fact that they added this was kind of cool because I feel like one of the main draws to get that Grand Champ title is because it has color. So the fact that they were able to do this with every rank is kind of cool. So now I'm looking at the list of things I wanted to talk about, and I'm realizing that I'm going to be less and less enthusiastic as this video goes on. And surprise, surprise, I've only talked about one thing so far. So in addition to tournaments, one of the first thing Epic Games did was make Rocket League free to play. And some people like to cite that as the beginning of the end of Rocket League for some reason, but this news was huge to all players and content creators. So Musty had a tweet recently where he kind of dove into this. Basically, he had a video that was posted a year before Rocket League was announced as free to play, and then Rocket League got announced as free to play and his views practically doubled a year after the video being released. When Rocket League was made free to play, so many more people started playing the game that it not only boosted the community, but the boost in the community size in turn boosted the content creation community and helped make some of our favorite Rocket League creators as popular as they are today. And a lot of people that are watching my videos probably wouldn't be watching my videos or playing Rocket League if it wasn't for free to play in the first place, so I'm of course going to be thankful for this as well. Alright, moving on into limited time crossover events, which is perfect timing because Rocket League is currently doing a Mandalorian Mayhem event. And before I talk about this, let me just make one thing clear. These events are not always the most exciting thing ever, but some of these events are pretty good. So Mandalorian Mayhem came with a new limited time game mode called GeForce Frenzy. I know I kind of made fun of it in my Musty video, but the game mode's actually kind of fun. Nothing cool, but nothing bad either, so it really doesn't hurt as an addition to the game. And with a lot of these crossover events, you get free items, and I'm looking through these items right now. It's nothing crazy. They're usually not anything crazy, so this is like a really weak point, honestly. But again, because of these events, I have some items that I still use to this day. For example, like my Poland Rocket League decal and my France Rocket League decal from the World Cup event a couple years ago. And to me, this was probably the coolest event that they did, and I love this. Like, I love these decals. I still use them to this day. It's great stuff. Does it always hit like this? Absolutely not. There have been so many terrible events, I can't even count. But when they do hit, they feel pretty nice. And I wanted to talk about all the free items before I talk about things that you have to purchase, because that's a little bit more of a sensitive subject with me. Now, before I talk about the good purchasable items, we need to talk about the item shop, because this is crazy. Like, can somebody please enlighten me on why these short quarter inverted cobalt wheels in the bottom left right here are over $5? That is insane. Mostly everything in the item shop is honestly very overpriced, and I cannot stand it. And I just wanted to make that clear because the other things I was about to say was going to make me sound like some huge like DLC fan. I cannot stand some of the things that get promoted in this game. But let's talk about the Rocket Pass. Again, the Rocket Pass, hit or miss. The items, to me, they don't really matter, so I don't buy it anymore. But something that Rocket League does that I can totally get behind is that if you purchase the Rocket Pass for 1,000 credits and you play enough Rocket League, you have enough credits to buy the next Rocket Pass. Epic Games might be the only company that actually gives you enough in-game currency to not have to spend more money to get the next pass, and you can just perpetually have the Rocket Pass forever. And I'll always give them props for that. I don't want to sit here and just say that every single purchasable item in here is absolute garbage, because that's just a lie. That's not true. Is it a little overkill and they promote too many things? Sure, but this is one of the things I feel like they did right. And I know I said that most of the things in the item shop are super not worth it. They're a scam, almost. But there have been some pretty cool DLC crossovers that you can't look past. Most recently, the collab with the movie Cars to bring us the one, the only, Lightning McQueen. I never buy credits, but this got me. I don't know if it was because of nostalgia. I just had to get this car and the decals and the goal explosion and all that. Never in my 8 years of playing Rocket League did I think that I'd be able to play as Lightning McQueen, score with a ka-chow goal explosion, and listen to Life as a Highway while I trash talk the other team. So when it comes to these DLCs, when Rocket League gets it wrong, they get it so wrong, and it's so bad. And it's honestly kind of funny, but when they get it right, it is pretty nice, I can't lie. But yeah, in case you were keeping count, that was a total of 5 good things that I said about the game. That was the entire list. Make of that as you will. But hey, no matter what happens to Rocket League, I'll keep playing until I get tired of ranked, or until I reach Grand Champ. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.